This session is an introduction to IR spectroscopy where you can see introduction, basic principles of IR spectroscopy, fingerprint region as well as molecular vibration taking place in infrared spectroscopy. IR spectroscopy is one of the most widely used tools for the detection of functional group. It lies in between visible and microwave region, and the absorption of IR radiation can be expressed in terms of wave numbers. The whole IR region can be subdivided into three regions, which are far IR, near IR, as well as middle IR. And again, the middle IR can be categorized into functional group region, fingerprint region, as well as aromatic region. In this fingerprint region, each compound is having a characteristic pattern in this region, and so this is termed as fingerprint region. No two molecule can have same IR spectra because the pattern of absorption in this region is extremely unique. Each compound have different absorption band like our fingerprint. A peak to peak match of the unknown with the known in this region is used to confirm the identity of the compound. The principle of IR spectroscopy. We have already seen the principle and the application of UV spectroscopy. We have seen that in UV spectroscopy, electronic transition is taking place. But in IR radiation cannot cause electronic transition. It can cause only vibrational transition in the molecule. Organic compound absorb electromagnetic energy, and it does not have IR does not have sufficient energy to cause excitation of electron as in UV visible. However, it can cause atoms and group of atom of organic compound to vibrate faster. The covalent bond which is connected through the atoms. When a compound is exposed to IR radiation, it selectively absorbs the radiation, resulting in vibration of the molecule of the compound, giving rise to closely packed absorption bands called IR absorption spectrum. For a molecule to be IR active, there is some condition for a molecule to be satisfied. First of all, it should be polar. The compound should be polar, and another thing is it should have a dipole moment. So not all molecules are IR active. Symmetric molecule as well as homodiatomic molecules are not IR active, as they are not polar, as they are non-polar, as well as they do not have a dipole moment. So molecules like water, HCl, etc. are IR active as they have dipole moment, as well as they are polar molecule. HCl has natural vibrational frequency of 8.7 into 10 power 13 per second. When HCl sample is exposed to IR radiation, only the radiation of frequency 8.7 into 10 power 13 per second are absorbed and the remaining are transmitted. When it comes to vibrational transitions, you should understand about different modes of vibration. Mainly, there are two modes of vibration, which are stretching mode of vibration and the other one is bending mode of vibration. The molecular vibration, which will result into a change in the bond length, is termed as stretching mode of vibration. These two are stretching mode of vibration, but here they differ in this is symmetric stretching and this is asymmetric stretching mode of vibration. At the same time, there is another type of vibrational mode which will lead to a change in bond angle. Such type of vibration is termed as bending mode of vibration. So these are the main two modes of vibration, stretching as well as bending mode of vibration. So in this session, you have seen introduction to IR spectroscopy, basic principles, molecular vibrations, as well as the importance of fingerprint